one of the worst brokers to work for in the country. So they got the cheapest rates, don't like to pay dry run fees. They just single-handedly putting couriers out of business. But before I get into the story of what happened, I'm really not a fan of doing stuff like this, like bashing people or stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. But at some point, like taking advantage of couriers is like starting to really, you know, get to me. So I felt the need to put this out there. Okay, I'm gonna share the screenshots with y'all about the text message conversation that me and the young lady was having. So I'm not going to share her name, but I'll share the company name because that's who she works for, and that's the rules that she's abiding by, or whatever the case may be. So first off, as you can see, it says whom informed you of this, which was the address. So let me start by saying this: the pickup address was incorrect. How did I find that out? When I called to verify the vehicle, they asked me what address I have, and she gave me the correct address. So the address that they had was actually the young lady's home address and not the business address. But however, that was one situation. The address was incorrect. All right. So at this point, I had already been to um, I had already been to the location. No, 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 no. Let me backtrack. I've called to verify that the vehicle was ready for pickup. Okay. All right. Come to find out, when I get there, the vehicle doesn't have a key. The origin point of contact did not tell me that the vehicle didn't have a key. Okay, cool. But when I get there, that's when I find out that it doesn't have a key. So now I'm waiting to hear back from Harley. Hearing nothing back from Harley. Texting the young lady. When I asked her to call me, she sent me a text saying that the order is canceled. Okay, when was I going to be notified that the order was canceled? I'm already irritated. I'm irritated by that now because the communication factor. But this is my question. Before the vehicle is even posted to the load board, these questions should have been asked to whomever the vehicle is being picked up from. It's somebody's job to figure out if the vehicle has keys and does the vehicle run and drive. Somebody's supposed to know that. Somebody should, at least when you posting a vehicle to the load board or whatever, however they dispatch their loads or whatever they do, because they have their own load board where you can just go and self dispatch. The details for the vehicle need to be acquired from whoever need that vehicle picked up. So where does that happen at? Like that's my question. Whose job is it to figure out does the vehicle run or is the vehicle in up? Whose job is that? So now I'm trying to get a dry run fee. Um, she's telling me there's a process for the dry run fee. So the process for the dry run fee is that you have to pick up another vehicle that is close by that may not even be going your direction. But if you refuse it, you don't get the dry run fee. So the only way to get the dry run fee is to get another vehicle in the same location, which is crazy to me. That's not even going your direction. Yeah, I went on ahead and told them, man, they're the most stressful company to work with. They got the cheapest rates in all the country, which I'll show y'all. And it's like by the time you get somebody on the phone, they always got an attitude. Like it's ridiculous, man. It's like it's frustrating at this point. Like you trying to work, you sticking your neck out here. The couriers is doing most of the heavy lifting. I know brokers do the work too, but like, come on now, like. And then when you call to try to negotiate these cheap rates, they say, "Oh well, this is what this lane been going for." Yeah, because y'all taking advantage of the new couriers. The new couriers don't know no better. So they just taking it and they moving it. It's getting ridiculous, man. Seriously. Somebody need to do something about it. So now I supposed to take the short end of the stick, right? With no pay. Driving around on my gas. That's another thing too. They never had the address is always wrong. Like the correct information is never dispatched to you. Like you have to go and do their job. Like I'm tired of that. Tired of keep having to do their job and my job. Let me know what y'all think. I mean, I could be wrong, but man, I'm starting to see it. It's too consistent. It's too consistent. And another thing too is they have a self dispatch load board, which is cool. You may think it's cool, but if the rate is low and you can't get a hold of nobody, it's kind of a way. It's a way to like if the rate is low and you can't get a hold of nobody, what are you supposed to do? Just accept the load for the rate that's posted? Like I'm talking about on hold for 20 minutes just to get a load. And by the time you get a hold of somebody, the load is gone. Because somebody already took it for the rate that it was posted for, which was $40. It's crazy.